All right. Good morning, everybody. So, welcome to FD Sciences, the hub of science knowledge. You're welcome. So then, I'm still under filing plant helmet. What we would treat today is Fasciola species. Fasciola species. Now, is a parasite, and the class of this Fasciola species is Trematoda. The subclass is Digniae, class Digniae or Digniae. The superfamily is Echinostoma. The family is Fasciolidae. Then the genus is Fasciola. We have two genuses under this: Fasciola gigantica and Fasciola hepatica. Now, Fasciola parasites. Now, these are parasites of vegetative eating animals. Animals that feed on vegetation. Parasites of herbivores. The parasites of herbivores, and they invade the liver and bile duct of these animals, sheep, cattle, and other animals, and they bring about disease condition when they invade the liver and bile duct, liver rot, which is known as fascioliasis. So take note. Whenever you see Fasciola, these are parasites that infect herbivores, sheep, cattle, and the rest of that. Animals that feed on vegetation. Now we look at the life cycle of Fasciola species. Is almost similar with that of schistosoma. Is very similar with that of schistosoma. So you must know that the infestive stage of Fasciola is metacicaria. Take note. And it also has a snail intermediate host, which the genus is Limenia. Take note. The genus of the snail that acts as an intermediate host to Fasciola is Limenia. Now let's look at how animals come in contact with this parasite. Listen as we learn. When these sheep, cattle that feed on grasses, vegetation, when they feed, they come in contact with this metacicaria. Why they feed on in grasses, which is the infestive stage. They come in contact with this metacicaria. They come in contact with this metacicaria, and once they come in contact with this metacicaria, this cicaria, which is the infestive stage, gain access into their body. It invades the duodenum, from where it further gains access into the intestine. It exists in the duodenum. It comes out of the cyst. It exists in the duodenum, where it gains or penetrates the intestine. Then from the intestine, it gains access to the bile duct of the liver, and there it reaches sexual adulthood and matures, stuff like that. So once it is in the bile duct, when it matures, in viaduct, this when it matures in the viaduct, it the fasciola is passed out in physics. Fasciola is passed out in physics like schistosoma. And once it's passed out in physics, the the physics contains eggs of this fasciola. The physics contains the egg of this fasciola. So once it is passed out in physics, the egg contains what we call the myricidia. So in a good environment, in a stable environment, it hatches, and in the process, this myricidia looks for or finds a suitable intermediate host, which is the snail host. It finds a suitable intermediate host, finds a stable intermediate host, which is the snail. So it is in the snail that this myricidia gives rise to the sporocyst. The sporocyst gives rise to the sporocyst. Now from the sporocyst, it further develops into the radial. From the radial, it develops further into the sicarial, develops further into the sicarial, which is the infective stage. Now, these sicaria come out of the snail host and attach themselves to grasses and vegetation. These sicaria attach themselves, come out from the snail host and attach themselves, they move and attach themselves to grasses and vegetation. And when again the sheep and cattle come to feed, come to take grass meal, the process of taking grass meal, they might take up this infective stage again, the sicaria again. They might take it up again, and the cycle continues. So you must take note that the first stage, some examples of the first stage of Fasciola is metasicaria. The intermediate host is snail of the genus Limenia, and stuff like that. So I want you to study them. Take your time, listening to the audios, and it's going to help you a long way. So the next we'll be teaching is the pathology of this species. Alright, I forgot to say something before we look at the pathology. I forgot to say something. Now, when the sicaria invades the viaduct and it lays eggs, and now the duration it matures into adult and lays eggs under 3 to 4 months before, yes, it lays eggs, and the eggs is passed with feces. It matures and lays under 3 to 4 months. Then the eggs is passed the eggs in the feces. When the feces is passed into water, then in water, within 9 to 15 days, the egg hatches into the myricidia and it starts looking for the intermediate host that it will come in contact with to give rise to sicaria again, and the cycle continues. Now the pathology is liver damage when there is, in mild infections, not serious infections, there are no symptoms, and it might give rise to liver damage. Now, obstructive jaundice, when the bile is badly affected, it gives rise to disease condition known as obstructive jaundice. Now, the loss of protein, when this Fasciola invades sheep, cattle, the body part becoming infested is no more suitable for human consumption. Now, how can we prevent this Fasciola species? How can we prevent this Fasciola species? Public enlightenment and teaching people to not to eat vegetables that vegetables planted in farms near streams where the disease is endemic, where the disease is endemic. Another way to prevent it is to kill the intermediate tools, like I told us earlier, in schistosoma, to destroy the intermediate tools that will not, so that it won't give rise to the scaria. Now the diagnosis finding eggs in feces or duodenal fluke. You look for the egg of Fasciola in feces and duodenal fluke. So I think that is all we need to learn. For those of us writing theory exams, most questions come from the life cycle. So carefully study the life cycle of Fasciola. So thank you so much for watching. I'd like you to subscribe, like, and drop your comments in the comment section. Thank you so much. Yeah.